Hi guys, hey, how you doing? Is you doing? Cause finger guns tells you that I'm doing. Who's doing? This guy. So I'm on the bike. That's not painfully obvious. That's where I do most of my videos now, just because I have time to kill and it helps me keep me focused on something else besides the pain. I'm not doing an hour. I'm doing about 30 minutes, but at a resistance of 10. So it kind of evens out. If I did a smaller resistance, then I could do longer speed. But I don't want to wear my hip out. And I'm just starting because this is week 2. I think this is my 5th time being on the bike. So my body's going to get used to it. I'll be able to do more and more, turn up the resistance more. But for right now, I'm good where I'm at. I weigh 278.4. So I've lost 10.6 pounds from my highest. Regain weight. Did some digging with my friend Lee. We talk about all kinds of stuff, but we were talking about the distal, and I was talking about diet food, and apparently the distal only works for 4 years. Now this is something you'd think that my doctor would not neglect to tell me, but I think he also thought that I was smarter than I am. Wrong answer. So for 4 years, I kept off 70, woohoo, hello. Sorry, I've got you guys set up. I lost 70 pounds with the distal. That's all I lost. But I kept that off for 4 years. It wasn't until last year that the distal stopped working and I started piling on the weight. Well, that's because I was eating like crap. And I thought that my weight loss surgery would allow me to eat like crap because it had for 4 years. And I was like, well, don't mind if I do. Well, now I mind if I do. So I am on a very strict, very low carb, under 50 net carbs. I am high fat, high protein diet. I'm not doing keto because I'm not doing no carb, because I don't think that's feasible for me. It's just not feasible. It's just not gonna suit. It's just not gonna work for me, and it would not work for me long term at all. So eventually I'd get super sick of it and be like, I'm not doing this anymore. So I do have Atkins bars, Atkins candy, Atkins food, lots of meat and cheese. I don't digest vegetables, so the only vegetables I can digest have to be mushy, which means that most of their nutrition has already been leached out of them, so it's just, you're not really getting much. But I'm thinking about roasting Brussels sprouts again, even though I don't digest them, but it's something to eat that I really like bacon roasted Brussels sprouts in the air fryer. I like them a lot. But if I make them mushy enough, even though it'll negate the nutrition, or not all the nutrition, I'm sure some of it still gets through because it's still green. And green beans in a can, I can eat those. And I think peas are starchy. Are peas starchy? Yeah, I think they're starchy peas. I think peas are starchy, so I can't have them. So I think just green beans, which I have in the house, which is probably what I'm going to make when I get off of here and I'm done with my workout, is that I'll do a can of green beans with a little bit of butter and some garlic, and that should work to give me something to to munch on because a whole can of green beans, sea salt, Del Monte green beans, I believe is the brand. Isn't that much calories. And when I was doing the OptiFast, long time ago, they allowed me to have canned chicken, 1 can of chicken and 1 can of green beans a day because I was working out every day for like 3 or 4 hours in the pool. And I wasn't getting enough calories in. So because they only allowed you 2 bars, 1 soup, and 5 shakes. And the shakes were in these little cartons. So they weren't like a shake, they were like a shake. So I was dying. I tell you what, I was dying. So I got them to agree to give me canned chicken and a can of green beans every day because I was like, I can't live on, 5 little shakes, water, and 2 little bitty protein bars, that were about this big. OmniFast was ass. That was the worst damn thing. I did that for 5 weeks and only lost 18 pounds. I hated that shit. Golly. Oh man, I hated that. That was miserable. I was staying with my friend Janet, which most of you, if not all of you, should know is my best friend of 27 years. 26 years, sorry. At some point, the years meld together and you're just like forever. And I was staying with her while I was needing to get my gastric bypass. If you've been on my channel and you go way, way back to my very first videos, you'll see that I was staying with her during the process. Because Evelyn was in boot camp. And so I didn't have any other place to go. And that's where I got my surgery, was when I was with Janet. And I was on OptiFast. And I talked about how horrible of an experience that was. Because, of course, the rest of her and her family ate normal. And I stayed in the basement because I could smell it. And I'd be irrationally angry. So liquid diets are not for me. I don't do that kickstart crap. That kick your weight loss in by doing a liquid diet. No. I'll just watch what I eat, thank you. But you lose more. No. I'll just watch what I eat, thank you. But if you just try our shit, no. I'll just watch what I eat. Thank you. Diet pills, don't work for me. Wraps, get the fuck out of here. Just watching what I eat, what I put in versus what I put out. So I'm putting all my food, logging my food into my Fitness Pal. No. That is good if you don't have a Fitbit. Fitbit allows you to log your food. So yesterday I started logging my food. Today I've already logged my food. And it also keeps up with how many steps you've had, as well as the exercise that you put in. So it's an all-inclusive thing that tells me how many calories I burned and how many calories I'm getting out, because you have to have less calories eaten than what you've burned in order to lose weight. So yesterday I came in even, but I still lost 1/4 of a pound, which I was pretty happy about. But I broke even on calories. I don't even know how I managed that, but I did. I broke even on calories. I'm booking it 3.6 miles. 3.7 miles, excuse me. I'm tired. I'm already tired. And I'm probably only like 16 minutes in. I'm tired. Somebody who will remain nameless wrote that I should leave Evelyn because it sounds really stressful. And I'm like, what marriage isn't stressful? In what capacity is everybody else's glorious marriage that isn't stressful at all. Like that's sorry, I can't breathe. See how out of shape I am? I can't breathe. That is till death do us part. And to me, that is till death does us part. Hers or mine. And I'll never marry again. It doesn't matter what happens. Knock on wood. Where's some wood? I need some wood. Here's wood. Knock on wood. Knock, knock, knock. That nothing ever happens to my baby. I would appreciate going first. Thank you very much. Throwing that out there to the universe. One of us got to go. Gotta be me, please. Please and thank you. I'm sorry that some of y'all are on the outside looking in and think that my marriage is terrible. And I'm like, no, my marriage is fantastic. The stress level of her being in school and us not knowing where we're going and me trying to lose weight is stressful. And me having to be in this program for my medicine is incredibly stressful and annoying. And I hate it, which makes me bitter and resentful because I hate this program. But in order to get my meds, which they're taking me off of, by the way, in order to get my meds, I have to be on it. And I have 8 months to completely come off my meds. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. This is my pain meds. Texas does not allow you to have benzos and pain meds together. So I'm in a program that's a deprescribing program that does not allow you to be on both. So I had to choose mental health or physical health. And considering that I have blinding, crippling panic attack and agoraphobia, I have to choose my mental health. My physical health, I just have to work out. I have to lose weight to get better. Will I ever be 100% pain-free? No. No. Will I learn to live with it, do the best I can until I move somewhere where I can smoke the marijuana? I can smoke the marijuana. Don't even judge me. Don't you judge me. I don't judge you. I'm just telling you the truth. I'll smoke the devil's lettuce. Like I did in California, and I was 230 pounds and happy as a clam, not taking anything. I barely took pain medicine because I didn't need it. I was barely taking Ativan because I didn't need it, because I would take a little hit and it would take the edge off, and I'd be like, don't mind if I do. And I was happy, and I got to go to Korea twice, and it was phenomenal. So it can be done. Hopefully I will move to a place where medical marijuana is a choice, and I will choose. Whether any of y'all particularly care for it, I shall choose to use that for pain and for sleep so I can get off some of these meds. I'm already tapering off my lamotrigine, which is a mood stabilizer that I have been on for so many years. There's a point to where you're on a medicine for so long that it stops working, especially when you can't take, you're on the max, where it really does, your body's too used to it. So it's just better for me to come off of it, see how I do, try something else if I need to, and if I don't need to, fantastic. Then that's one less chemical that I have to have in my system. I don't want any more meds. Like, I will take my psych meds just the way I'm supposed to, which leave me with Wellbutrin and Abilify once I'm off the Lamictal. So that's 2. I don't take any other medication besides Ativan and my pain meds. So everything else that I take is supplements. And I take a ridiculous amount of supplements, 4.8 miles. I gotta kick it into gear because I'm yammering and running my mouth instead of my legs. I've just kind of come to a point to where I have to be happy with me. And I have to stop worrying about what other people here on YouTube or on Facebook or on Instagram think about me. Like, I can't worry about it. Like, you can't be everybody's cup of tea. That's okay, I'm a cup of coffee anyway. Delicious coffee. I haven't been drinking coffee. The only thing I've been drinking is water when I gave up my sweet tea. Man, I miss me some sweet tea. But, can't have it. Because I can't just have a little bit. I gotta have the whole thing. Gotta drink all of it, which does nobody any good. Cup of sugar, still a cup of sugar. It's a cup of sugar I don't need. Today's day 11. No candy. No pies, no cookies, no cake. I'm really proud of myself. I've only got 10 more days until it's a habit. We shall see. I've cut out the bread, which is, that's a stickler for me. Bread. It's not that I'm addicted to bread. I just like sandwiches because they're easy and they're small and they're portable. So it's real easy. Sweaty, sorry. It's real easy just to have some bread. You know, 2 slices of bread, and there you go. They have keto bread. But I have found I don't like the aftertaste of keto bread. I just don't like it. When I was in Florida, we were using keto bread, me and Janet. Armour or Oro Wheat keto bread. It's the same company, just in different states, like East and West. Oro Wheat is here, Arnold's is over there in East Coast. And it's a big black bag with red on it, and it's got the word keto on it. And they have buns for hamburgers, and they have hot dog buns. So they don't taste bad. They're just not. They have an aftertaste, which I just rather just eat the whatever I was gonna put on it. Because honestly, like, that's just an added like 70 calories. Because 2 pieces is, I think they're 35 calories a piece. That's an extra 70 calories that, you know, I'd be consuming. So, I dug out my food scale. So, I'm food scaling my food. I think I said that already, but I'm not sure. Logging my food, I told you that. Exercising, you can obviously see that. Still have no word on what me and Evelyn are doing, whether or not we stay here or we go someplace or she goes to school. We won't know that until the end of next month. So there's no hope of me telling you guys anything different until we know, and we won't know till the end of next month. Give myself a tiny little break. 5.6 miles. In 25 minutes, which ain't bad. That ain't bad. I'll take it. I will take it. Alright. So, there's my little update for now. Kind of what I'm doing. I have lost weight, but mostly water weight. Now starts coming off actual fat, hopefully, because your first 10 pounds is usually just water weight, which is why it's much harder to get the rest of it off. So we will see. Key and operative word. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it done. I'm not trying to get off the full 48 pounds. My first goal is 250. If I can get under that, great. If I can't, 250 is chef's kiss. I was very happy in the 240s, 250s, 250. So that's another 20 pounds. Well, 28 pounds, I think. Yeah, 28 pounds to get back to 250. So, take me a couple months, but you can do it. We can do hard things. We can do things we hate, because I ain't gonna lie to you, I hate this. I'm not a fan. Do not want. But I also want to get healthier. So that's the most important part. So anyway, if nobody told you today that you are loved, you are loved. You are wanted, you are needed. If nobody told you that, let me do it. You are wanted, you are needed. You are in fact loved. Here, right here on this channel. You can come back anytime. Come and hang out. I will try to make a video at least once a week. I cannot promise more than that, but I can actively, since I'm on the bike, I'm more inclined to do said video. So, because like I said, it kind of keeps my mind from ouch, 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 ouch. Nobody told you that you are kind and compassionate and that you are special and unique. I'll tell you that. And you know that because you're here. So, you wouldn't be here if you weren't. I don't attract other kind of people. Not really. You get the trolls from time to time, but that's about it. Pretty positive, the people who come here. I think because over the years it's kind of weeded itself down to like, 400 some odd people instead of like thousands. Like I have videos with millions of views on it. Those are my skin videos and my paniculectomy videos and stuff like that. And then I have some with 30,000 views on it, 50,000 views, 60,000 views. And, you would get a lot of trolls. So now that it's kind of weeded itself all the way down, I'm pretty happy. Because it's only the people I really want here. I'm not looking to make money or anything like that, or grow the channel or anything. I'm just happy with what I got. You get what you put in, and I've got what I want, which is y'all. So if nobody told you that you would be missed, I would miss you. I do miss you. When you guys aren't here and you don't comment, I don't know how your lives are going, I miss you. I think about y'all all the time. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, no matter where the hell you just happen to be in the world. And I will talk to you, hopefully, next week. Mwah. Bye.